So we are going to work on polishing the quality of our bounce. The first step in this regard is to imagine that we're yoga balls. So we're just going to hold that ball, and the first step is to just let gravity take control and drop it. In this, we're still going to remain upright dancers so we don't lose posture while doing it. This will allow rhythm to travel through, and we can have the same rhythm in our whole body. So upright, we hold the yoga ball, and we drop it. The second point of this is that lowest point in our bounce, when that ball touches ground. Now, in jazz, we have beats, and beats last. If this is the beginning of the beat, and this is the end of the beat, we are really good at hitting this part, not always as good in going through the beat, coming out the other end. To accomplish this, we need to have less tension in our legs. That is what usually gets us in a staccato rhythm where we hit the early part. To do this, if you can imagine that yoga ball has too much air, basically that there's too much tension in the legs, when we then drop it, only a small portion of it will touch ground when it touches ground, and then it will bounce straight back up, probably faster than you intended to. If we can rather imagine that you take some of that air out of the yoga ball, then when it touches ground, you can allow it to deform. It'll stay there longer, and then it will bounce back up. This rather then gives us the image of going through the beat as opposed to hitting every beat. So when we hold that yoga ball, we take some of the air out, and then when we drop it, we can allow ourselves to stay down there longer, having the larger muscles in our legs do the work, and we cushion the fall. And this suits much better the rhythm of jazz. Now, we're now going to imagine that there are 3 sets of these yoga balls. One is in the hips, second is in the knees, and the third set in the ankles. So that when I drop that yoga ball, if all of those sets are deflated, the rhythm is allowed to travel all the way through down into the floor. Now, if I put too much air into the set of yoga balls in my ankles, this is what happens. If I put too much air into the yoga balls in the knees, this is what happens. So, what we're looking for is a 3-set deflated yoga ball system in our legs that allows the rhythm to travel through all the way down, yet still remaining upright dancers, and we allow that rhythm to travel through the whole body.